Hey guys, this week made myself a shop cart. Before I go into it, I want to let you know that this is basically this is a prototype, although there may never be an actual real model. Um, I had intended to gather some scrap parts and slap them together, and if everything worked out okay, I would actually build something decent out of some bed frame steel I have back here. But this turned out actually a lot better than I expected it to. And if it falls apart, yes, I will rebuild with something better. But for now, this is all I'm gonna do. We'll start on the bottom. I have some casters. The front two roll, back two are straight. I considered swiveling them 90 degrees, but I think I like this better. They are attached just with some short screws into the plywood, and then the metal actually rests on top of the plywood, and it's not screwed in or anything. It's just sitting here. You can see I can lift a corner here. From there we go to some uprights and some braces. No comments on the welds. Some of them are pretty shit, but then again, some of them are not too bad either. I'm just using my MIG over here, and it's just a wire feed, inner shield wire. So you can't really get great results out of it, and I'm aware of that. I had to splice two pieces together here, but I think they'll be okay. A couple more braces. Now these are pretty strong. I mean, they're not, I could lift the entire unit up with them and they're not going anywhere. And then the top, another piece of plywood, which is just sitting in there. What I did was I actually had a piece of plywood that's, it was a square. It was a square this big, and then this piece was actually attached on the side. So it was like out here. I had this metal frame was already pre-welded. I have some more way on the back shelf right there, you can see. So I cut the frame to match the plywood. I cut the plywood to match the frame, welded on the other section, welded everything together, took the extra scrap and put it on top. And I think this will come in really handy around my mill, because as you can see, my mill is just covered in tools. It's a little tall for the mill, maybe 6 inches too tall for the mill, but I made it that tall so that I could use it on my truck. The bottom shelf actually slides under the vehicle, and the top shelf hooks over the engine compartment, so everything works really well. And I finally got a spot for my my vacuum and my dust collector, or actually I should say my aluminum chip collector, since that's what it's usually used for on the mill. That's it for this week. If you'd like me to go a little more in depth on how I built this, let me know, and maybe in the next few weeks I'll build a second one. A little bit different dimensions specifically for the mill, or maybe even for my forge. And you guys have yourselves a good day.